trying to express itself through you. So welcome to this sacred spiritual experience, your digital experience with the divine.
And this may be what you all think as your first time in the presence of a divine cosmic being. But this is not the first time this energy has graced the planet Earth. And if you are watching this now, it is not a coincidence. This is a cosmic intervention in your life to make you manifest what you want.
Now, how is this possible? How has it worked before? And what can you do? You can experience these answers through the powerful cognitions as referenced from the ancient texts of Hinduism, revived by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism.
So you'll be seeing what is the Devi Parashakti Akashic reading.
Yes, Devi, the ultimate pure feminine consciousness, the cosmic mother. She is the source Shakti. It is her cosmic womb, the Brahmanda Yoni, from which billions and billions of universes comes out and go in. She is the source where the Big Bang and black holes go on. Parashakti is the main deity of the sacred feminine and the divine consort of Bhagavan Paramashiva, who is the primordial divinity of Hinduism.
And the first and foremost relationship is mother, the ability to learn. Even the idea to relate starts with mother. How to relate starts with mother. So understand your idea to relate, and your ability to relate starts with the mother. The mother is a too important way to connect with what you think as life. In the Vedic tradition, our rishis were aware that your ability to connect with the mother should be directed to the cosmos. It should inspire and should awaken your higher consciousness. It should awaken your higher consciousness, connecting you with life as the mother with the mother is the most sweetest, most beautiful, most easiest form to ever connect.
And today, out of his extreme compassion, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is manifesting Devi Parashakti herself and gracing us, answering all of our questions, attending to our prayers, giving boons, healing us, and revealing our past, present, and future, delivering profound spiritual truth, and ultimately giving us the experience of Paramashivoham itself.
So now let's see what is the Bhava Samadhi Darshan. All of you might have the question, what is Samadhi? Sama is oneness and Adi means source. So Samadhi means one with the source. And Bhava means attitude or aspect. So the Bhava Samadhi means being one with the source through this aspect.
And darshan means to have a glimpse of. In the Vedic tradition, it is used to describe the moment where we behold the divine, the deity, an avatar, and the moment where we meet a saint or enlightened being. Just seeing a being can cleanse the entire system, can literally clear through all the karmas and create a huge lasting transformation inside of the receiver. Darshan is a powerful superconscious vibration that is present around the avatar at any given moment in time, not just when you personally are seeing them. The auspicious moment when the receiver is able to catch becomes the moment where it is darshan for you and raising you to the next level of superconscious breakthrough, like literally hitting the reset button on your life.
And the first and foremost things about the Bhava Samadhi Darshan, which all of us need to know, is that divine cosmic beings are real, and they manifest from Kailasa, the enlightened time-space zone, through deities and incarnations. And divine cosmic beings manifest through the Archavatara, deities in temples, and through the Bhava Samadhi Darshans in Nijavataras incarnations.
And the Bhava Samadhi Darshan is the science of the Nijavatar, manifesting Paramashiva, the consciousness. It is where the formless, the being of Paramashiva, expresses through the Divya Sarira, the light body, and manifests as Nijavatar, the physical form or embodied form for us to experience Paramashiva.
It being projected on the screen, where Devi Parashakti expresses through being the being of Rajarajeshwari and manifests as Nijavatar, the physical form, through Devi Meenakshi. So you can see the deity of Devi Rajarajeshwari in the LA temple and also a picture of Devi Meenakshi.
The Archavatar, the deity, reflects the consciousness and manifestation being of superconscious energy. But human beings are not mature enough to receive the higher level experiences from the Archavatar directly. The avatar, the physical embodied form, comes down to bridge the gap and create experience of the superconscious energy inside of all of us.
The Bhava Samadhi awakens your Kundalini Shakti, which is the latent potential energy in every human being. This influx of superconscious energy visibly slows down the aging process and also improves the immunity to disease. And during the darshan, the whole brain comes alive, turning into a superconductor of conscious energies that heal, empower, and transform our lives.
During the Bhava Samadhi darshan, our neurons are mirroring that of the avatar. Mirror neurons are actually a very profound phenomenon inside of each and every one of us, which activate and process all of the observed moments of the information of the avatar just by seeing. That is, the entire body can silently, without moving, receive what is happening elsewhere through a process of direct observation, experiencing the superconscious energy radiated by the avatar.
And now let's see what are the Akashic readings, which are the readings from the cosmic archives. These Akashic readings is not a prediction, and it is readings from the cosmic archives beyond space, where creation and destruction happen simultaneously. In the dimension of time starts the past, present, and future. Because Akashic records are stored in the Akasha, the space dimension, there is no past, present, and future. That is why what you call as happening, and yet to happen is already clearly recorded in the Akashic records.
Making this beautiful opportunity, beautiful blessing in our lives available for each and every one of us. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, is the reviver of Kailasa, the macrocosmic, ancient, enlightened Hindu civilizational nation. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is the 1008th incarnation of Paramashiva, as per Hinduism, recognized by his predecessors, who are enlightened masters and adepts. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism made the science of power manifestation, yoga, and temple-based universities as a lifestyle, literally, for humanity.
The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is ordained as the 233rd Guru Mahasannidhanam of the Kanchi Kailasha Sarvagya Peetham, the Tondamandala Adinam, the incumbent emperor of Suryavamsha Suranga Samrajyam, the 293rd Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam of Kailasanatha Shyamala Peetha Sarvagya Peetham, and the present Mahamandaleshwar of the Mahanirvani Akada, which is the largest apex monastic order.
Now, if you're wondering what these titles mean, each and every one of these is an ancient Hindu indigenous kingdom, which the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has revived, has contributed so much to, and literally revived the entire ecosystem that the predecessors of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism were so enamored and so inspired by the vision of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism to revive the Hindu nation, Kailasa. They ordained him as the head of each and every one of these kingdoms. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is also the coronated 1008th Acharya Mahamandaleshwar, the head for all of the spiritual leaders of the Atal Akada, the ancient apex body of Hinduism, the present 23rd Guru Mahasannidhanam of the Dharma Mukti Swargapuram Adinam, and the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is also elected as SPH, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, by a congregation of esteemed Hindu leaders, over 1,000 esteemed Hindu leaders in 2015.
The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is also revered as the teacher of Hinduism the most prolific, most viewed, read, and watched. He has authored 300 books and 10,000 articles in three languages, which are English, Tamil, and Sanskrit. And these are translated into 50 languages with over 1,000 titles. There are also over 20 million copies of books and articles which are sold, read, and downloaded, over 10,000 hours of discourses, and the Supreme Point of Hinduism has also enriched and enriched 1 billion plus lives digitally. And he is also respected as the commentator of all sacred scriptures such as Upanishads, Bhagavad Gita, Shiva Sutras, Brahma Sutras, Yoga Sutras, Ashtavakra Gitas, Jain Sutras, and much more.
The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is honored as the leader of Hinduism and the most awarded, internationally recognized and acclaimed Hindu leader. He is the reviver of 108 sampradayas, or the lineages, including the Rudrakanyas and Rudras, Rishis and Rishikas, Bhairavas, Bhairavis, and the Sannyasis. He is establisher of the largest Hindu universities, the Kailasas Nithyananda Hindu University, and the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is the establisher of 1,000 plus Kailasa enlightenment ecosystems, the founder and reviver of 100 Sarvagnapitas and more, and he is also the collector of the largest Hindu library with 1 million books, 1 million palm leaf scriptures, and over 20 million digital books. So this brings us to a conclusion of the introduction to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. In the next segment, we'll be understanding the very exciting way to manifest your innate capabilities, your superconscious frequency. It's the power demonstration, which is the next segment that will be led by Ma Nityamadhurananda. And we will be now entering into that segment after a very quick break.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda.
Yes. So welcome back, everyone. So we all just got to know who is Devi Parashakti, what benefits we're going to get from this program, what is the Akashic readings, and also who is the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. So now we will be moving on to the next segment, which is a very exciting segment of the power manifestation, where all of us will be seeing a live demonstration of the extraordinary powers of Paramashiva. Today, the Balasans, the Nityananda yogis, and the initiate disciples of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism will be demonstrating the powers of third eye and sharing with all of us the experiences and results of the extraordinary manifestation of the divine powers awakening us through the Diksha.
So, in today's Bhava Samadhi Darshan, all of us will be receiving the initiation into third eye awakening and various other powers with the blessing and divine grace of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. We will be manifesting the power of third eye, which is seeing with the eyes blindfolded. Third eye is a cosmic browsing center located between brows, which upon initiation one can effortlessly express powers and see through the third eye, just as you would with the other two eyes.
Let's see what are Shaktis. In the Vedagamas, the source of Hinduism, Paramashiva reveals in elaborate detail that every human being is hardwired to be able to manifest 463 plus extraordinary Shaktis, the powers. Manifesting powers are described as a system, method, and also a science for human beings to explore the various possibilities and powers and have the various states of consciousness. Shaktis manifest from the fundamental cognition that you are the divine and you need to manifest the divine, not you are a man and you need to reach the divine.
So the differences between the Shaktis and Siddhis. Shaktis express from the space of enlightenment a side effect of feeling the divine and high integrity of the master. Shaktis are the source of enlightenment, whereas Siddhis are powers to manifest from the space of tapas or penance for the sake of enlightenment, and Siddhis are on the path of enlightenment.
And a few more differences between Shaktis and Siddhis. For those of you who have heard the term Siddhis and have the question about what they are. The Shaktis of Paramashiva manifest through ordinary human beings in an extraordinary way after the initiation from the avatar and are permanent, whereas Siddhis are not permanent and may divert you from enlightenment.
Who is Paramashiva, the source of all the Shaktis that we are manifesting? So, Paramashiva is a primordial divinity in Hinduism, the ultimate reality and cause, which is self effulgent Swayam Prakasha, all pervading, unchanging beyond time, space, form, and causality. As a fundamental base, Svavyakta, the unmanifest, and Vyakta, the manifest existence, Paramashiva performs the Panchakritya or the five cosmic acts Shrishti, Sthiti, Samhara, Trobhava, and Anugraha, which is creation, sovereign rulership and maintenance, rejuvenation, pulling out of delusion, and liberating grace for all living entities.
And now the avatar of Paramashiva, the supreme point of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, as the 1008th living incarnation and representative of Paramashiva and the reviver of Kailasa, the ancient enlightened Hindu civilizational nation, and the great cosmic borderless Hindu nation. Ever since the beginning of the civilization, the Sanatana Hindu Dharma has been a cradle of enlightened beings. Power manifestation was lived and taught as a lifestyle. For the first time in the modern day, the supreme point of Hinduism is revived at a record-breaking pace, which has not been accomplished by anyone before.
So here's the Guru Parampara. The knowledge and science of manifesting these Shaktis are passed down from one generation to the next through Diksha initiation by the enlightened masters. The supreme pontiff of Hinduism, being recognized as an incarnation at a very young age, was trained and taught these sciences to receive the initiation and knowledge repositories for billions to manifest science of power manifestation from disciplines of Vedanta, Tantra, Sri Vidya, Yoga, and yogic powers, Mantra Shastra, Siddha Vidya, science of Aushada, Advaita, and Bhakti Yoga, Paramashiva Jnana, and Paramashiva Vijnana. The great rishis, munis, siddhas, the superconscious mutants who know the science of incarnation as per the Hinduism, predicted and recognized the supreme pontiff of Hinduism as an incarnation of Paramashiva and Parashakti. As you can see, the pictures of all the masters that have recognized the supreme pontiff of Hinduism as an incarnation of Paramashiva and Parashakti.
Yes. So now we will be seeing how we can awaken these divine Shaktis in us.
Every jnana, the ultimate truth mapped into your consciousness, prajna, manifests as prajnana, the possibility and power of every being.
And the science of power manifestation is authenticated through manas. The first is the Shastra Pramana, or the eternal, unchangeable truths revealed in the source scriptures. The next is the Apta Pramana, which are the experiences of and results of Aptas or authorities of Hinduism, where the Vedic rishis and scientists who have time tested these sciences.
The next is the Atma Pramana, the experiences the account of Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, this millennium's avatar's personal experience of power manifestation and the Pratyaksha Pramana, the empirical evidence from observation and scientific experimentation.
Yes. And the Vedagamas, which is a living applied science for all the Hindus. As we all know, the Vedas are the ultimate superior authority for all of us, all the Hindus. The Vedas are pure science where the ultimate truths are explained, and the Agamas are the scriptures where the applied technology and the applied science is expanded. So Vedas and Agamas are given the stages of Shruti as they are directly revealed by Paramashiva. They are the ultimate, eternal, unchangeable truths. And a reference cited from these Shastras or source scriptures is called the Shastra Pramana.
Let us now get ready to witness a very unique and exciting demonstration of the power of third eye after knowing its Shastra Pramana, Apta Pramana, Atma Pramana, and Sakshi Pramana.
Yes, so the Shastra Pramana for the power of third eye is from the Vijnana Bhairava Tantra. Kapalantarmanonyasya tishtannilitalochanaha kramena manasodadyat lakshaye lakshyamuttamam. The trance on the inner space within the crown segment, having the eyes closed in succession of the third eye, one directly sees that reveals any object or place, attaining the space of oneness with the source, Paramashiva.
The Apta Pramana, where Krishna initiates Arjuna into the third eye. न तु मां शक्यसे द्रष्टुम् अनेनैव च स्वचक्षुषा दिव्यं ददामि ते चक्षुः पश्य मे योगमैश्वरम्. Bhagavan Krishna says to Arjuna, but you cannot see my cosmic form with these physical eyes of yours. Therefore, I grant you divine third eye vision. Behold my cosmic opulence. In the Hindu Purana Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan Krishna initiates Arjuna into the power of third eye to behold Krishna's Vishwarupa Darshan, the vision of the cosmic form. The 11th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, which contains the description of Bhagavan Krishna's cosmic form, is completely narrated by Arjuna as he sees Bhagavan Krishna through the third eye.
The next is the Atma Pramana in Swamiji's own words. The first experience is that I was able to see everything around me, above me, the whole 360-degree, 10 directions below me, everything. I realized not only I was able to see, I was able to feel, experience all of that as me. The next is the Pratyaksha Pramana, the empirical evidence from observation and scientific experimentation. So using a PET machine, a positron emission tomography, the brainwaves of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was measured. And it was measured that during daily activities, there was high activity measured in the brain where the third eye is located. And when in deep samadhi state, only the third eye region is active and almost 90% of the rest of the brain is at peace. And now we will be getting into the Sakshi Pramana, the live demonstration of the extraordinary powers of Paramashiva. We will be back in just a few minutes. So please stay tuned to witness the live demonstration of the power manifestation.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Just be alive for next 3 years. Don't die within next 3 years. Just don't die within next 3 years. Be alive. Somehow be alive. I'm working sincerely. I will reach you somehow. Somehow I will reach you. It's my commitment to humanity. Just don't die within next 3 years. I will reach you wherever you are, whichever corner of the world you may be. I will reach you with enlightenment. You manifesting the space, state, powers, being Paramashivoham. It is possible, and it is possible for you. Paramashiva will reach you with enlightenment science. I know he is going to do the job. Just be alive for next 3 years. Nothing else.
What I mean by the word e-Kailasa, listen intensely. Enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself, in your own home, wherever you are. You cannot come to Kailasa, it's okay. Kailasa can come to you.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda.
Yes. So now we will be beginning with the live demonstration of the powers of third eye. So I have with me Manati Amritananda and myself, Manati Madhurananda. And I will be demonstrating the power of third eye, where I will be using this eye band, which is certified by ophthalmologists. And this is a thick black opaque plastic sheet. And behind that, we have the black sponge, which will not allow any light to enter the eyes. So now, Ma Amrita will be putting this eye band on my eyes. And once that is done, any of the viewers, any of you can put your comments in the YouTube live comment section, and I will be reading out your comments. So now Ma Amrita will be putting the eye band on me. Yes. So now the eye band has been put on me. I will be turning to my right, to my left, up and down. So all of you can see that there is no gaps anywhere. And through my physical eyes, I cannot see anything, but of course, through my third eye, I can see. So now Ma Amrita will be projecting the YouTube comments in front of me, and I will be reading the YouTube comments. Yes, so we have the last comment right now from P. Gill, who has put a namaskar emoji with the brown hands, and then she has put an orange heart emoji and then an Om emoji with a purple background. And above that, we have somebody who has put somebody whose name is in Tamil, and then an S, who has put 3 namaskar emojis. Yes, so any of the viewers, all of you can put your comments in the YouTube comment section, either a sequence of emojis, a sequence of numbers, a sequence of letters, or a random sentence. It can make sense or it even doesn't need to make sense. You can put anything and I will be reading it out. Yes, so we have Shovik Chatterjee, who has put Paramashiva is cool, and an emoji, a smiley emoji. And yes, Shovik Chatterjee, Paramashiva is cool, as he is the one who has given all of these powers to us. Yes, anyone else who would like to quickly put in your comments before we move on to the next power? Yes, so now we have Mapigil, who has put, Swamiji, please bless me to be on the path to the most high. May I know what should I be doing to get to my goals. And then we have Carola Torkler, who has put amazing balasans. Yes, thank you. And actually, these powers, it's not only the balasans and Nityananda yogis who can do, even you can manifest these powers. And now we have Manitya Maha Adbhuta Charitra, who has put Nityananda Ma. This is an amazing power. Yes, even you can manifest it, Ma. Yes, do we have anyone else who would like to put your comments? Okay, so with this, now Ma Amrita will be removing my IBAN, and then all of you can see the IBAN will be just as it was when we had showed to you before. Yes, I think we have another comment from Shovik Chatterjee, who has 1388754, and each it's I think 1388755 and 4, as there are gaps between each of the numbers. Yes. So now, Mohammed, you can remove my IBAN. Yes. So if you can see the IBAN, it's just as it was before when it was put on me. Yes. So now, with this, we will be moving on to the next power of body scanning. We will be back in just a few minutes. Please stay tuned.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
So now we'll be entering into the power of body scanning.
Om Nithyananda.
And in this power of body scanning, it awakens the ability to scan any illnesses, diseases, and medically diagnosed issues and provide solutions to everyone through the awakened third eye.
So the Shastra Pramana for the power of body scanning is Swadehe Jagato Vapi Sukshma Sukshmatarani Cha Tatvani Yani Nilayam Dhyatvante Vyajyate Para. Bhagavan Paramashiva says, cognize deeply that from the subtle to the subtlest constitutive principles of your whole body, Swadeha, or of the whole universe, simultaneously consist of the essential reality. They are being absorbed in their source cause, Paramashiva, by the experience of such restful simultaneously consist of the essential reality. They are being absorbed in their source cause, Parashiva. By the experience of such restful awareness, one becomes complete from all thoughts, and the ultimate universal divine power, Paradevi, Parashakti, is revealed, and the supreme power manifestation happens.
And the Apta Pramana for the power of body scanning is from the life of a Siddha. Terayar was a Siddha and one of the most prominent disciples of Agatyar. One day, a man suffering from severe headache comes to Agatyar for healing. Agatyar then uses the power of body scanning and identifies the root cause of the headache. He reveals that there is a small terai, a type of frog, sitting in the person's brain. Agatyar then immediately instructs Terayar, his disciple, to perform an open head surgery and remove the frog. After the surgery is completed successfully, the person is healed and cured of the headache. Thus, he gained the name Terayar.
Atma Pramana, account from the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagwan Nithyananda Paramashivam's life, that time tested and authenticated the science. On the 22nd December 2019, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism revealed how he uses the power of body scanning, paraphrasing his words. Only when I had the multiple compound hand fracture, I was forced to go for surgery and therefore for medical checkups related to that. At that time, they detected heavy metal quantity in my different organs. It was revealed that I had been poisoned without our knowledge. I immediately used diagnostic methods instead of medical facilities to study the body condition due to the poisoning. Through body scanning, I found out what the problem imbalances had happened and where balance has to be done. I use allopathy as a second opinion to verify my findings.
And now all of you can see the pictures of few of the thousands of disciples who have been initiated into the power of body scanning and various other powers, who have shared their experience of the power of manifestation of body scanning and how they manifested it. You can see the screenshots taken from their social media accounts where they have shared their experience. And now we will be getting into a live demonstration of the power manifestation, of the power of body scanning. So all of you who would like a body scan can post your comments in the YouTube comment section, and we will be happy to do a body scanning for you. So yes, whoever would like a body scanning, and any of the viewers can now post your comments in the YouTube comment section, clearly asking for a body scanning, and we will be doing the body scanning for you. Yes, so I see Ma Carola Torkler who has asked for a body scanning. Ma Pragna, you can maybe start body scanning for Ma Carola Torkler. And I also see Ma Nitya Mahadvita Charitrananda who is asking for a body scanning. Yes, Ma, I will be doing a body scanning for you now, Ma. We will be chanting the Mahavakya. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
So I was able to see that you have the knee pain very frequently, and I was able to see um, your bones hurt a lot, the joints hurt a lot very frequently. Of digestion problem, I was able to see that you should have haritaki to cure it.
Yes, so Ma Kerala Traveler, that was for you. If you were able to relate to what Ma Pragnana said, you can get back in the comment section, Ma. And Ma Nitya Mahadvita Charitra. Ma, for you, I was able to see that for you, more than the only physical problem which I was able to see was in your joints. I was able to see that there is a lot of tightness in the joints, in the bones near the joints. So I was able to see for that you have to move your body more frequently and not I'm able to see now you're having a very like you're having a routine where you're either sitting for too long or you're standing for too long. If you're standing, you're like standing in one place, just walking a little bit. So because of that, the joints are getting very stiff and tight. So I was able to see you have to have a more physical activity based routine. So like you can do, of course, you can do your other work, whatever you have, but make sure that you increase the time of your physical activities where you walk more. Maybe you can even start doing yoga every day to make the body little loose. So this is what I was able to see as the physical problem. But also I was able to see that mentally you are getting very worried about things very easily, especially for the past, I think maybe 1 year. It could be even due to the pandemic. But I was able to see for the past 1 year, you're getting more worried more frequently, and that is not letting you to focus or like even if you get the work done, whatever work you have, even if you get that done, I was able to see that you also take a lot of time in just thinking about your worries. So like you worry a lot and then you just keep thinking about it. You're not able to go over that tension and worry. So for that, I was able to see that if you just try unclutching slowly every day for 5 minutes, try unclutching, like just sit with yourself for some time and try unclutching. This will help you to get over the worry and tension. So this is what I was able to see. So Maha Adbhuta Charitra, you can get back in the comment section if you were able to relate. And I also see Ma Kerala Dorkler who has put true, I already take Haritaki. Thank you. I did not know yet the cause for the joint issues. Ma Pragnana, was that what you had told from Ma Kerala Dorkler? I think you're. Yes, and so that's great, Ma Kerala Dorkler. That's great that you were able to relate. And Ma Adbhuta Chaitra also, you can get back in the comment section. And I see Pigel who has also requested for a body scanning. So Ma Pragnana, you can maybe start. Yes, and anyone else who would like a body scanning can put your comments in the comment section. We will take maybe one more body scan. Yes, I also actually see Nasra AI Ansari who has asked for a scan for her sister, Sumaya. Yes, so I will be doing for your sister, Ma. Yes. So, Ma, Mr. AI Ansari, I scanned for your sister only, Ma. So I was able to see for Sumaya, um, who is your sister, I was able to see that there's a lot of she's facing a lot of skin issues. Her skin is getting very dry, and there's also like a small, in few places there's also like a small allergic reaction, which is making those specific places, especially like near the legs and hands and shoulders, it's making it more dry. And I was also able to see that the skin allergies and skin dryness is not because of anything that she's eating or because of her not drinking water or anything. I was able to see it's because and it's not anything that she's applying also. It's about the pollution in the air where she is. I was able to see in the place where she's is right now, the air in the place is getting very polluted day by day. So I was able to see that every day, at least in the area where she is, if she's able to every day burn some incense sticks there, like maybe 5 to 6 incense sticks in the morning and 5 to 6 incense sticks in the night, this will help clear the pollution. And also yes, so this will help clear the pollution near around her, and also for it to not affect her inside, like, and to get out all the polluted air which has gone inside her already and inside her skin pores and everything. For that, if she, for maybe for the next 2 weeks, if every alternative days or every 2 days, if she takes a full body bath with castor oil. So she should apply castor oil fully on her body and then take a bath with warm water, not too hot water or too cold water, with warm water. And she should take a bath. And when she's taking bath, she should use turmeric, not any chemical soap or any Ayurvedic soap also. Just turmeric, if she uses, this will cleanse the pollution which has already gone into the skin pores. So this is what I was able to see, Ma. So Ma, Nusra, AI Ansari, you can get back in the comment section if you were able to relate to what I said for your sister, or if she is there, she can also get back. Yes, Ma.
Yes, Ma.
Yes, you can share, Ma, for Pegel.
So I was able to see there is lots of dryness in your body, especially the foot. You have dry foot, that dry soles, and I was able to see there is lots of dandruff being caused in your head, lots of dryness in your body, even dry eyes. You feel your eyes burning very frequently, and also for this, I think just having water. I was able to see just having water, a little bit more water than how much you consume. Remembering to have per hour at least 1 liter of water will help it. And I was able to see you can add some lemon also. I was also able to see that sudden back pain just shoots inside you. That is because of that is not really because of anything physical. It is because of stress that you're causing yourself. That stress is causing you sudden pain in your back, which you can heal by having Devi Parashakti darshan when it happens, coming for the Devi Parashakti darshan whenever it happens, and also you can view the recorded once again, so that all the stress that you're facing will leave your system, and the pain in your back will be healed.
Yes. So that was great, Mom. Pegel, you can get back in the comment section if you were able to relate to what Ma Pragyana said. And I also see Ma Nitya Maha Adbhuta Charitra has put back saying, yes, Ma, you're on spot. For the past 2 weeks, I have missed out on yoga as I was feeling stressed. Thank you for replying me with mental thoughts too. I needed to hear that. Thank you. Yes, Ma, thank you a lot for getting back on the comment section. That was great. And it's good that you have of course gotten the healing now. And Ma Nusra AI answer, yes, put thank you, Ma, but she does not have dry skin or allergy. If you could see her root patterns, please ask for her thank you. So yes, Ma, for the skin allergy, I was it might not, usually many times also in the body scanning and other powers also, it might not be visible, but it might be there. So if you see if if you see it might be there, but it might not be so major. Skin is dry and there are some allergies there. So it might be very small, but I was able to see it's there. And for the root pattern, I will be scanning now.
Also, Mapigal has come back saying that it is, yes, 100% Ma. Thank you very much. Yes, Mapigal. I was able to see that you need to have more water for the dryness in your skin and your foot.
Yes. And Ma Nusra answer, yeah, I was able to see that for the root patterns for your sister, I was able to see that for her, more than fear or more than anything else, there's like a type of greed, not the normal type of greed for food or wealth or anything, but there's like a small amount of greed which is there for getting attention or getting the things that she wants. Like it keeps changing. When she wants something, she needs to get that, otherwise she gets really disturbed, and that also causes her fear. If she thinks that she needs it, then sometimes it causes fear when she thinks that if she doesn't get it, what will happen to her. So this is what I was able to see as the root pattern. And the solution I was able to see for that was, if every day before sleeping, she can just sit in front of a picture of Swamiji Atmurti. If you don't have an Atmurti at the house, you can just keep a picture of Swamiji. She can sit in front of it and let her just speak to Swamiji, whatever she wants. Let her just speak to Swamiji, and then keep the picture, like if it's a small picture, then she can keep it under her pillow. If it's the Atmurti, then she can maybe you can have it arranged next to the bed or in the same room, in the bedroom. And that will help her get over the root patterns and complete the root patterns. So this is what I was able to see. Yes. And I also see Ma Anand Smarna, who has asked a scan for her niece, Dolly, why she's not able to conceive. And I also see Pigil, who has asked, how can I not cause myself stress? Yes, Ma,
Yes.
Pragnana, you can maybe just confirm to Pigil.
It's for that stress. I was able to see that whenever you find time, watch the recorded Parashakti Akashic readings or the upcoming Parashakti Akashic readings and satsangs. That will relieve you from stress. Other than the period of time when you're working, you can spend your time watching Swamiji talk and Parashakti talk. This is what I was able to see.
Yes. And for everyone else who would like a body scanning, which I see Ma Anand Sparno has asked for her niece, and for everyone else who would like a body scanning but still haven't put your comments, we will be having this power manifestation segment every day at 2 a.m. IST and 4 p.m. IST. So all of you can again join us for the power manifestation segment and for all the other segments and for the Parashakti Akash readings. So all of you are always welcome to again come back and ask for the body scanning. today, with the interest of time, we'll be finishing this session and moving on to the next segments. And yes, I see Ma Nusraya Ansari who has put Truma. She gets quick irritated and hopes Swamiji bless her to be connected with him. Request healing for her because she has MS. Thank you. Yes, Ma. So now actually during the body scanning itself, automatically with the blessings of Swamiji, healing also happens. So that's great. And now with this, we will be concluding the power manifestation segment. I thank all of you for joining us today, and please stay tuned for the next further segments. Thank you, Nithyananda.
Thank you, Nithyananda.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Nithyanandam.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om
Nithyanandam. Welcome back to all of the viewers who are joining us, and welcome back. I hope you had a very interesting and auspicious power demonstration segment where many of you even had the opportunity to interact one-on-one with the initiated Nithyananda Gurukul Balasant, who manifest powers from the third eye. Once again, as Ma Madhura had said in the last segment, this is a very beautiful interaction that you can have to start even experiencing divine experience of Shaktipada, the great feeling connection of oneness with the with the Guru, with the incarnation of Paramashiva himself, and with the divine. Now we'll be entering into the next segment of today's program on the divine feminine consciousness. First, let us begin by chanting the Shastra Pramana for Devi Parashakti, the Dhyana Shloka, invoking the presence of Devi Parashakti.
Sindhuraruna vigraham trinayana manikya mauli spurat taranayaka shekharam smitamukhi mapina vakshoruham panibhyamali ratna chashakam raktotpalam vipratim saumyam raknagatastha rakta charanam dhyayet paramambikam.
And the English translation? The Divine Mother is to be meditated upon as shining like vermilion, red body with triple eyes, and wearing the crown of rubies studded with the gemstones and crescent moon. And she wears a face of all smiles and the splendid bust, one hand holding the jewel cup brimming with mead, and the other twirling a red lotus. And we'll now move on to the next Dhyana Shloka for Devi Parashakti.
Arunam karunam tarangatakshim dritapashankusha pushpabhana chapam animadhiviravrita mayukaihi rahamityeva vibhavaye bhavanim.
And the English translation? I meditate on the great Empress. She is red in color and her eyes are full of compassion. And she holds the moose, the boat, the bowl, and the flowery arrow in her hands. She is surrounded by all powers like Anima and the rays, and she is the self within me. Devi Parashakti is the ultimate pure feminine consciousness. Parashakti is the cosmic mother, and it is from her cosmic womb that which billions and billions of universes comes out and goes in. She is the source Shakti, the source energy and source power from which all of us came, in which all of us are even in now, and all of us are going to merge at the end of our lives.
And out of her extreme love and compassion, Parashakti herself, manifesting through the embodied form as the Nijavatara of the Supreme Point of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness, Nithyananda Paramashivam, gracing us, answering all our questions, attending to our prayers, giving boons, healing us, revealing our past, present, and future, delivering profound spiritual truths, and ultimately giving us the experience of Paramashivoham itself.
In the words of Devi Parashakti herself, she is raising as Omkara, expressing as the Vedas and Agamas, blossomed as Hrimkara, filled as Parashodasi, living in the 40 triangles, the Kailasa Swamini, who is the Kailasa Sripura Chintamani, Parashodasi, sitting as Paramashiva Parameshwari, who rules the world, Paramashakti, Manonmani, Meenakshi. As Nithyananda, I took Nijavatara here to give good boon to everyone, to bestow all goodness, Hiranya Garbha Swarupini, Brahmanda Yoni, Shami, Chandramauli, Ruapala, Parna, Uma Parvati, Savitri, Navayavana, Samrajya Lakshmi, Parameshwari, Parashodasi, Meenakshi, taking the form of Nithyananda, I came here, and Meenakshi, I came here as Nijavatara, and with great compassion, I am blessing all of the people to do good. To all of you, I took the form of Nithyananda and came down as Nijavatara.
And again in the words of Devi Parashakti herself, raising in Omkara, blossoming as Shiva, Shiva, manifesting as source of existence, powers of existence, expression of existence, from the oneness of Om, blossoming into two as Prakriti and Purusha, blossoming as three Shaktis, Icha, Kriya, Jnana, growing as 4 Vedas, expanding as 5 Panchabhutas, beyond 6 chakras, filled as Gotras of 7 Rishis, expanding as 8 directions, existing as 9 Grahas, blossoming as 10 Indriyas, being as 11 Rudras, creating all the worlds, bringing life to tell and make truth blossom and to do good. Parashodasi Meenakshi, in the form of Nithyananda, I came to bless every one of you.
Now, let us understand how we can receive Devi Parashakti. First of all, when Devi Parashakti manifests in the green, the red curtain opens. Literally, you are seeing Paramashiva and Parashakti in that moment. She is there in your screen, literally radiating the superconscious energy. And we should always receive her very traditionally. The guidance from the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is to keep 2 betel leaf, 1 banana, 1 betel nut, and 1 coin in front of the screen and watch Devi, have the darshan, enjoy the darshan. In the Hindu tradition, the coin is considered as the traditional dakshina, and it can be even the lowest value. It can be even 1 cent, 1 penny, or even in India, and 1 paise. It is not in order to monetize, but ultimately it all will add up, and after 100 days, you will have $1. The next slide, please.
And once you offer that to Devi, after the darshan is over, all of you can do the namaskar and eat the banana, the betel leaf, and the betel nut. You can take it as prasadam immediately. And the coins which you collect, you can send it to the LA temple. And this betel leaf, betel nut may look too small, but in a few days you will see how much it adds to your sentiment that really she is there. You will not take the Devi darshan for granted. Rituals will break your monotonous, unconscious mentality and lifestyle and remind you to raise you to the powerful cognition. It will break your unconscious behavior.
Now, as you can see here are a couple of examples of what you can offer to Devi Parashakti in the tambulam. There's a betel leaf, the bananas, the coin, you can offer the betel nut, and also here is an image of how you can arrange the offering in a plate, a traditional plate. And all of that is kept usually even with a few bangles, some flowers, and a small red vastram. All these are really traditional offerings that you offer to Devi Parashakti, and also can be offered as in the Hindu tradition, we consider the guest as God. Each of these are also the traditional offerings we give for any guest who comes. So as we invite the most compassionate cosmic mother, these are the traditional array of plates that you can keep for Devi Parashakti ready. So now that we have understood how we can how it is possible, let us now understand what are the Akashic readings? What will we actually get out of this program? And of course, I can tell you, and everyone else will tell you, that the benefits are immeasurable, countless. You will never be able to understand for yourself what you are able to transform. You are able to literally become a new being after the grace and blessings of Devi Parashakti. But these are just a summary, a few powerful cognitions for you to get a glimpse of what is in store for you today. Akashic records are created in space, and whatever has happened in time is there in space as a file. So nothing can be destroyed, and you have to understand that none of your actions, thoughts, plans, words, nothing can be destroyed. Akashic records are the cosmic archives of everything happening, and will happen.
And the Akashic records are the verbal, visual, five-dimensional documents of whatever is happening, which is continuously getting recorded. And all the information that you collected from all your births is in your DNA. You can access some of them just to understand and not to waste time doing the same actions again and again. And
fundamentally, we have to keep about the Parashakti Akashic reading is that Akashic reading is not a prediction. It is a reading from the cosmic archives. There is no such thing as past, present, and future. In the dimension of time, creation and destruction happen simultaneously. In the dimension of space, in the dimension of space, creation and dimension and destruction happen simultaneously. In dimension of time starts past, present, and future. But in the Akash records, there's no past, no present, and no future. That is why you call it as what has happened, happening, and yet to happen. And all of that is already clearly recorded.
And readings. He says, nobody has the right to comment on these readings. Nobody has the right to manipulate these readings. Nobody has the right to interpret, comment these readings. They are complete unto themselves. For anybody to live in time with the cosmos, the Jivan Mukti, living enlightenment, does not need any special practice other than listening to these great readings again and again. When you listen to these great readings, naturally your negative logic is penetrated, broken, and these great truths settle in your inner space as they make you live enlightenment.
As the avatar of Paramashiva, he has graced humanity with the blessings and darshan of the form of Devi Parashakti, revealing answers to your questions, the yearning of seekers as solutions, breakthroughs, and liberating humanity from pain and suffering. Any answer given by Devi Parashakti is not just an answer, but a karmic breakthrough for the receiver.
The Shastra Pramana for the power of Akashic readings is from the Vijnana Bhairava Tantra, Dharana 61, Sutra 84. Akasham vimalam pashyan kritva drishtim nirantaram stabdatma tatshanad devi bhairavam vapurapnuyat. Bhagavan Paramashiva says,
yes, the English translation. Looking at the spotless, infinite etheric space, Akasha, beyond the sky and clouds, one should fix one's gaze from the third eye without blinking continuously and make the body and inner space steady motionless. In that very moment, O Devi, one attains the nature and powers of infinite space. Bhairava.
The Apta Pramana for the power of Akashic reading is from the Hindu Purana Mahabharata, which narrates the story of the great sage Maitreya who reveals the secrets to Vidura, the story of his birth in human form, and the reasons of all his suffering. Sage Maitreya accesses the Akashic records and tells Vidura that he was not an ordinary human being, but was in fact an incarnation of Yamaraja, the Lord of Death. He was to play a part of a so-called Shudra for 100 years, being cursed by Manduka Muni.
The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has said that you can access the Akashic records in order to make sure that you don't go through the same actions again and again. Accessing the DNA code is accessing the Akashic records and will be useful for you to go beyond your default future, bringing an end to all the binding cognitions that you have and the known and unknown suffering, and leading you to experience enlightenment, Paramashivoham.
Of course, the initiated Valasans can view the Akashic records. However, only an avatar can edit, alter, upgrade, and change the Akashic records. So during the Darshan and Diksha, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism blesses and upgrades the Akashic records as per the prayers of the devotees.
And now, what can you ask during the Akashic reading? And also, what will you be able to understand and benefit from? First of all, the most accurate and unbiased answer to any questions about your life, destiny, purpose, or any everyday part of your life. You can also be spiritually healed or physically, or from a physical and emotional problem with just one look or a word from Devi Parashakti. You can also understand and the reasons behind your life's happenings, what has happened, and even the purpose of your life. You can receive the blessings to fulfill your right desires and get the clarity to redesign your future. So this comes to a conclusion for what is Akashic reading and how you can really transform this from this Akashic reading. We will now be continuing on to the next segment of today's program after a very quick break.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham.
Kailasa coming to you is E-Kailasa.
Om Nithyananda.
Nithyanandam, welcome back. After that very quick break, welcome back to all the viewers who are joining us for today's Devi Parashakti Akashic reading program. In the next segment, we will now be going into how Devi Parashakti has revealed such profound guidance for the whole of humanity. And since the time that the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism began manifesting the great, compassionate, feminine energy of Devi Parashakti through his very Nijavatara, through his very form, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, or Devi Parashakti, has literally been guiding each and every one of us, not just as individuals, not just as her disciples, but as a collective, as humanity at large. And Devi Parashakti, our cosmic mother, has literally every step of the way, whether it be in how to feed ourselves, what to ensure that we're eating and nurturing ourselves with, to how to manifest great wealth, and especially in these times, how to protect ourselves and ensure we are being protected from the diseases, the pandemics, the epidemics, and even the corruption that is rampaging in the form of different devas, asuras, the asuras and rakshasas on the outside, in the outside world. In the outside world, there are powers at hand that we do not know of entirely. Multi-dimensional, different negative beings that are literally rampaging and taking what they will on planet Earth. And this is in the revelations from Devi Parashakti herself, how literally so many, even asuras, rakshasas, have manifested, have come onto planet Earth, and in the form of even different viruses, and even in the form of corrupt people, corrupt leaders, are doing away with the entire humanity, are making millions die without any accountability or responsibility. Devi Parashakti, as the sovereign ruler of the entire cosmos, and our personal great compassionate mother, has manifested in order to guide. We have seen in a lot of dimensions how Devi Parashakti has, for example, guided us in protecting ourselves, guided us in making sure that we are quarantining, we're staying well away from the diseases and epidemics that are happening on the outside. She has emphasized again and again the need to protect ourselves at this time. Devi Parashakti has literally given us, each and every one, the guidance for what to eat at this time, what to ensure that we are intaking to keep our immunity strong. For example, she gave us the guidance to have the neem flower as a way to boost our immunity, to protect us from any kind of ailment, including depression and suffering. Now, the neem flower we have seen how it has shown so many different powers, and has a tremendous healing capacity once we intake it deeply, and we are having it as a part of our regular diet. And not only this, but she has given revelations on the whole universe, how literally astrophysically and cosmologically the universe is expanding, and what that means on each to each and every one of us. She's given us revelations on how the whole body is working, how the different energies in our body are functioning with inside of themselves, and how we manifest our reality based on that. She's given us revelations on the pandemic, especially, and how the second and third wave of corona will be affected, how India will be undergoing so much at this time. And not only that, she has guided, blessed, and so healed so many thousands from even coronavirus. And not only that, we have seen how Devi Parashakti has attended to each and every one of us individually. Now today, if you'd like to ask your question to Devi Parashakti, you can do so in many social media platforms. And also, if you're not privy to social media, if you don't really know how to do it, we'll be able to give you very straightforward steps as to how to ask the questions. And also, you can go to kailasa.org and chat, and through the chat, you can enter that you are asking your question to Devi Parashakti. So now let us proceed and understand the revelations from Devi Parashakti that she has given for the whole of humanity as an example. Joining with me for this segment today is Ma Nithyananda Paramashivam, who will be sharing with us the Akashic readings that Devi Parashakti has revealed on Hindu birth and even the second and third wave of coronavirus that she had revealed and forewarned all of us well before it started.
Thank you so much, Masada Shapriya. Welcome, viewers. In this segment, we are going to share with you about the revelations from Devi Parashakti. The revelations from Devi Parashakti. What are the various different revelations by Devi Parashakti in a way that are applicable for all of us? Devi Parashakti revealed about the sacred secret of Hindu birth. Let's hear from Devi Parashakti already on what she revealed on the sacred secret of the Hindu birth.
கேள்விக்கு உன்மூலமாய் உலகெங்கும் இருக்கும் இந்துக்கள் எல்லோர்க்கும் அளிக்கின்றேன் உத்திரம். கேட்டு வாழ்ந்தால் உங்கள் வாழ்க்கை பத்திரம். நன்றாய் கேளுங்கள். பிறப்பின் ரகசியத்தை பிறப்பிலா பெருமை உடைய பரமேஸ்வரி சொல்லுகின்றேன் கேளுங்கள். அண்டஜம், யோனிஜம், ஜலஜம், பீஜம் எனும் 4 விதமான பிறவிகளில் 84,000 யோனிகளில் பிறக்கும் பிறப்புகளிலேயே பெருமை வாய்ந்ததும் உத்தமமானதும் மனித பிறவி. அந்த மனித பிறவியிலும் பலமு அரசியல், சுகபோகம், தர்மம், அர்த்தம், காமம் எனும் ஆசைகள், துக்கங்கள், அச்சங்கள் அனைத்திலும் அழன்று உழன்று இனி வேண்டாம் இப்பிறவி, வேண்டுவது மோட்சமே என்று முடிவெடுத்தோர்க்கு மட்டுமே ஹிந்து மத யோனிஜம், ஹிந்து பெற்றோர்க்கு பிறந்திடும் சனாதன ஹிந்து தர்ம யோனிஜம். மனித பிறவி உத்தமம். சனாதன ஹிந்து தர்ம மனித பிறவி உத்தமோத்தமம். இந்த உத்தமோத்தம பிறவி எடுத்த எல்லோருக்கும் ஜீவன் முக்த விஞ்ஞானத்தையும் சனாதன தர்மத்தையும் காக்கின்ற கடமையும் உண்டு. அதனால் வருகின்ற நன்மையெல்லாம் அனுபவிக்கும் உரிமையும் உண்டு. இந்த கடமையை செய்வோம் என்று சத்தியம் செய்ததனால்தான் அந்த உரிமை அளிக்கப்பட்டது. பூமிக்கு வந்தபின் மனம் மயங்கி மதிமயங்கி சனாதன தர்மம் காக்க மறந்ததனால் மாயை அவர்கள் உயிரை பறிக்கின்றாள். நன்றாய் புரிந்து கொள்ளுங்கள். உயிரை கொடுத்தாலும் தர்மத்தை காப்போம் என்று உறுதி எடுத்தவர்க்கே சனாதன ஹிந்து தர்ம யோனிஜம் அளிக்கின்றேன் யான். உடல் பெற்ற பிறகு ஊழிப் பெருவலியால் ஆசை அச்சங்களை உதறவிடாது, உதறியும் விடாது சனாதன ஹிந்து தர்மம் காக்க மறந்தோரை உயிர் வாழத் தகுதியில்லாதவர் பட்டியலில் உடனடியாய் மாயை சேர்க்கின்றாள். அதனால் ராட்சசர்களும் அசுரர்களும் தானாகவே இவர்கள் உயிரை எடுக்கின்றார். நன்றாய் புரிந்து கொள்ளுங்கள். உயிரை கொடுத்தாலும் தர்மம் காப்போம் என்று நிற்பவர்க்கு நிலைத்திடும் வீரஸ்வர்க்கமும் கைலாச பதவியும், எக்காரணம் கொண்டும் தர்மம் காக்க மறந்த உத்தமோத்தம ஜனனமான சனாதன ஹிந்து ஜனனம் பெற்ற மக்களுக்கு இல்லை வேறு கதி. சனாதன ஹிந்து தர்ம மனித ஜனனம் உத்தமோத்தம மனித ஜனனம். உங்கள் உரிமை உலகில் அதிகம். உங்களுக்கு கடமையும் உலகில் பெரிது. தர்மம் காத்தாலே கடமை. தர்மம் காக்காதார்க்கு உயிர் வாழும் உரிமை இல்லை. நன்றாய் புரிந்து கொள்ளுங்கள். உத்தமோத்தம பிறவியான சனாதன ஹிந்து தர்ம பிறவி எடுத்த எல்லோரும் புரிந்து கொள்ளுங்கள். உங்கள் வாழ்வின் முதற்கடமை தர்மம் காத்தல். தர்மம் காக்க தர்மம் உங்களை காக்கும். சனாதன ஹிந்து தர்மம் காக்க மறந்திட்டால் வாழும் உரிமையை நீங்கள் இழந்து விடுகின்றீர்கள். அதற்கு மேல் ஆழ்ந்தென்ன அழிந்தென்ன? பூமிக்கு பாரம் குறையட்டும் என்று அசுரர்களும் ராட்சசர்களும் உங்களை உண்டு தீர்க்கின்றார்கள். அதையும் மாயை கண்டு சும்மாவிருப்பாள்.